Taking baby Merry Mini Meow Day, Chunkies. I'm Carter.
Meow meow ews dios.
And I'm Jodio.
We're doing the whole podcast in cursive today, guys.
That would kind of be fun.
It's going to be great.
Is that called cursive, that speech?
Yeah, speaking in or singing in cursive. That's what they call the indie girl.
That's awesome. I'll be home for Christmas.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Cursive.
Ugh.
That's amazing. I have something that has nothing to do with cursive, but I'm going to mute myself because I have a new special.
Many things have nothing to do with cursive.
I've been inspired. And I guess y'all can kind of talk a little bit in the background. Just don't talk over me. I guess you won't know. I'll be muting. Bye.
You won't know how to.
Okay, friends. So on Mini Mondays now for this year, I've been inspired by the game, a bit inspired by
really just going for it,
Mr. E. And I have I've decided that for extra credit, every single episode, extra credit episodes, okay, I'm going to have a secret word.
Are incredibly readable.
The word that I say that they can't hear right now, if they say this word, we automatically play extra credit. You get it? It'll happen every week. The word for today's episode is absolutely. That's right. The word is absolutely.
So far, this is the best podcast I've ever recorded.
Okay, I'm back. No, I promise.
Yeah, I've done a good job so far this
episode.
episode.
You don't get it yet, but I think the fun part is going to be when Doge is editing the episode after, or Adam is editing the episode, and they get to find out what the word was. I've already introduced to the two of you that concept, but from here on out, I'll always have a word at the beginning of the episode that if either of you say it, and again, I'm not going to try and bait it, right? The best kinds of extra credit happen organically.
What's that one Katy Perry song? It's like, baby, you're, what is it?
What was that?
Do you ever feel like a plastic what? What has the weird called a plastic what?
It is a weird level of attentiveness for all of us, though, because I also have to be like, I'm sorry, what did you say? But what if I
actually have to listen when we talk now?
I actually don't hear you very well. Anyways, one of the big things that I want to talk about today is we have our Oscar nominations. They are here, and I want to...
Does anybody actually care? I mean, since we've already revealed the noms for the Hunkies, does anybody care about Oscar nominations?
I've heard a lot of buzz that the Oscars are dead and the Chunkies live on. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, that's basically it. But again, thank you for those. Would they have contributed by now? It'll be soon.
No, we're holding it.
Yeah, we're holding it.
We're doing it Oscar style. We're releasing it, building anticipation. Yeah.
Oscars. I want to read through this, and let's take some moments where we would like to have an aside about some of these nominations. There's a few, obviously, the snubs and surprises. We're not going to dig too deep into that, but I'll do it by how it's listed here on Oscars.org. So they start with actor in a leading role. Austin Butler, no surprise. Elvis.
Still haven't seen it.
Have y'all heard about this stuff about how Butler is just going to always kind of sound like Elvis now because he just went so hard into learning the accent?
I think it's not real.
That sounds not real to me.
Isn't that weird?
But I think he's faking it.
Right? But he kind of sounds like Elvis right now. It's kind of not interesting.
That's kind of that comes from the same place that Jared Leto sent dead rats to his co-stars,
or Daniel Day-Lewis.
It's
I think it wouldn't be cool if Daniel
just
Day-Lewis
act instead.
Yeah,
just act instead. Part of acting,
that's the whole game. The whole game is how good you are at pretend, not how much you can trick your brain into being Elvis.
Yeah, I'm a good actor because I changed my entire life.
Yeah, that's what makes me
instead.
The better one. Yeah, just act. Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin. You'll see the name of that movie again, which I still haven't seen. Jordan, are you the only one who's seen Banshees so far?
I am.
Man, I'm excited.
I am.
Brendan Fraser for The Whale. Again, no surprises yet, but here's the best surprise.
Did you guys know it's Brendan Fraser?
Is it Fraser?
I found that out this week from a TikTok that was him saying, hey guys, you've been getting it wrong for 35
Just like
years.
When Cavill got ahead of it.
It's Fraser.
Fraser.
I'm not changing for nobody.
I've tried to say that for everybody's name, but y'all insist that I pronounce things right.
He's going to be Brungen Fraser for the rest of his life, and that's just how it's going to go.
Brungen Fraser.
Act me well. Paul Mescal from Aftersun. Have y'all seen Aftersun?
No.
Have not.
It's very good, but it's heartbreaking, but it's very good. And I'm so glad that Paul got the nomination here. And then Bill Nighy for Living, which I haven't heard much about.
Cool.
In terms of that movie. Actor in a supporting role, Brendan Gleeson, Banshees of Inisherin, Barry Keoghan, Banshees of Inisherin, Judd Hirsch, The Fabelmans, which I still haven't seen The Fabelmans. Have y'all seen that?
I have not.
This is the fun season, I think, for all of us. I do think all three of us try and catch as many Oscar movies as possible before the Oscars come out, and Fabelmans and Banshees are high up there. Brian Tyree Henry for Causeway, actor in a supporting role.
Cool.
And then Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
When you saw Brian Tyree Henry's name, did you for a second think, oh my God, Bullet Train, he did it?
Yeah, he did it for Bullet Train. I did for a little bit.
Just a little bit? Just for a second?
I noticed that the water bottle got a nod as well, and I think that's really
crazy.
special.
Ooh, I'm just coughing away, but you won't know. Shout out to Rolls, made in USA. Mic mute, MM11 Pro. Everything Everywhere All at Once has 11 Oscar nominations. Actress in a leading role, Cate Blanchett for Tar. Haven't seen that. Here's a fun thing I've heard about Tar is I can already see y'all's wheels turning to make it a joke. It's actually pretty sticky. Tar.
When it dries, it's good for wheels.
I was listening to a podcast and they basically called me out because they were like, no, wait, you really have to see Tar. I think a lot of people think it's one of those super highbrow indie type vibes, but really,
but she farts so much in that movie.
She farts so much.
There's a talking baby. It's so funny.
It's an Apatow flick, dude. I didn't even know that. He's the director.
Apatow, huh?
Yep.
Huh?
Apatow. I'm just taking shots because I know I pronounced
one
it
of them.
wrong. Is it Apatow? Is it Apatow? Judd Apatow.
I believe it's Judd Apatow.
There you go.
Cate Blanchett nominated. Anna de Armas for Blonde. It kind of feels like It kind of feels like if you act in a biopic, you get nominated, and I don't like that.
That's what I'm sick of biopics,
that's
dude.
Annoying.
I'm over it.
Andrea
cancel the Two
Riseborough.
Chunks one?
Yes.
Andrea Riseborough for To Leslie. Never heard of that in my life. Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans. And then we have another Michelle Yeoh, obviously. Everything, Everywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Actress in a supporting role. Angela Bassett officially becomes the first MCU acting nomination. Hong Chow for The Whale. Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin. Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Stephanie Sue for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Nice.
All four of our leads were nominated.
Can I be honest with you? Jamie Lee Curtis surprises me
Big
for
time.
an Oscar nom.
Over,
100%.
Over
100%
Viola
shocked.
Davis,
Yeah.
who I guess could have been Best Actress.
Well, Viola wouldn't be
Best Actress,
supporting,
yeah, not
but
supporting.
still, Jamie Lee Curtis did a fine job as a supporting actor, but Oscar worthy is shocking to me.
I think it just speaks
Honestly,
to...
feels like they were just like, we got everybody else from Everything. We got to get her too.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Go
it
ahead and
just
put Jamie
speaks
Lee
to
on the bagel.
The power of that movie, if I'm being honest with you.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll do just a couple more. I'm not going to read through all these nominations, but directing is important to this podcast and to movies. Martin McDonough for The Banshees of Inisherin, The Daniels, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Steven Spielberg. Fabelmans. Todd Field for Tar. And then Ruben Östlund for Triangle of Sadness. Just shows up here, which I still haven't seen that.
Just like a bright, sunny little charmer.
Little sunny little charmer. We'll go to original score. All Quiet on the Western Front.
It's really cool how all these bummer Oscar movies are hitting, like the Oscars are coming right at the old CZ Depression time when it's like when you're already kind of sad. Yeah. Why don't you watch the saddest movie you've ever seen in your life?
When you leave work, maybe an hour later than normal, but it's dark now. Go watch an Oscar.
Go ahead and go and watch a sad one. Go watch a sad
one. Volker Bertelmann. You're just gonna have to assume I got that one. All Quiet on the Western Front for original score.
Or
Hurwitz.
You can
for
do what
Babylon.
I normally do, which is assume you did not.
Love it. Carter. I got that one. Carter Burwell for The Banshees of Inisherin.
There you go.
Sun Lux. That's an awesome name. That sounds like a really expensive hotel. Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then one John Williams for the Fabelmans. This is Williams' 232nd Oscar
Johnny
nomination.
Billy.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's
wild.
Crazy, dude.
I made that up.
I was about to say that doesn't even make sense to me.
No. There's no way.
It's like he hasn't even done that many soundtracks.
Yeah. There's no way. Original song. Applause from Tell It Like a Woman. Hold My Hand, which was really a bop from Top Gun Maverick. That's the Lady Gaga song. Yeah. Lift Me Up. That was the performed by
I know one of them in this
Rihanna,
category.
Black Panther. Everything Everywhere All at Once. This Is a Life. And then finally from RRR, music by M.M. Keeravani, lyric by Chandra Bose. Natu. Guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, are you just going to flip? If RRR wins an Oscar,
I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm going to lose.
It has to.
Lose.
It legally has to.
Finally, for Best Picture, because we nominate everybody.
There's too many of these, by the way.
You can tell
11?
There is probably like a think tank of people. Well, obviously it's called the Academy that nominate this stuff, but there's somebody on the board who's a 9 on the Enneagram. And they were like, but for Best Picture, don't you think we should just have everyone have a chance? Shouldn't everyone
Every
be on the
picture
list?
was good. Every one of the pictures was good.
All Quiet on the Western Front. Nominated for Best Picture. The Banshees of Inisherin. Elvis. Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Fabelmans. Tar. Top Gun Maverick. Triangle of Sadness. Women Talking. And Avatar: The Way of Water.
No. That's the most egregious to me. That is, Avatar: The Way of Water is a technical achievement, but is not a good movie.
Avatar: The Way of Water is nominated for an Oscar.
See, when people
Unbelievable.
balk at MCU movies being in, I mean, the Avatar: The Way of Water.
Avatar is just
the
that.
exact same thing, just worse.
Just a technical achievement over versus like a corporate synergy achievement. Yeah, man.
Don't get me wrong.
I
I got
feel
no beef with Avatar whatsoever.
No,
It just
I
does
enjoyed it.
not
I'm going to
deserve
see the
be
next one. I'm excited for the next one when it comes
Best
out. But
Picture
it
nom.
feels like an Emperor's New Clothes thing with Avatar, where everybody's
For
like,
sure.
He's worked so long on this. We can't not nominate for Best Picture,
completely-
right?
yeah.
Like it's been 11 years and it's James Cameron. He did Terminator 2. We like that.
Yeah. The CEO of Two Chunks has reached out and said that they changed the rules, so now it's a requirement to have 10 nominees for Best Picture. So, just got a text from them. It's crazy. They're within earshot. I guess they can hear us.
Yeah,
it's not even.
Well,
like
it does.
recorded.
It does. The podcast does go directly live to Sir Jackson Chunk's computer.
Sir Jackson Chunk. I guess there's an assumption.
Crazy that he's got
British.
that kind of power over us.
Yeah. Guys, quick Whatcha Streamin, because I just selfishly want to share. But we Whatcha Streamin. Have we talked about traitors on this podcast? Traitors. Traitors.
Don't believe so.
Have you heard of it?
No.
It is a reality television show on Peacock. Okay. It is hosted by Alan Cummings.
Oh, I have heard of this, Carter.
Okay. I haven't heard of this.
For those of you who don't know who Alan Cummings is, I bet you've seen GoldenEye. He's the guy who says, "I am invincible." That's Alan Cummings. He's done a lot more that's much better than that. But Traitors features 20 contestants, half of them reality stars, including some of Survivor and Big Brother and different things like that. And then half of them are just average Joes like us. I guess we're a bit above average. We'd be on the celebrity side, but
Probably.
it's just a big game of mafia, really. They live in this castle.
That's awesome.
They try and make up the $250,000 by the end to split with, we've got the faithful and the traitors. And so there's a select amount of traitors that are picked from the very beginning by Alan Cummings, simply touching them on the shoulder in the round table when everybody's blindfolded. And it is their job to just stay undercover. Every night they get the opportunity to murder a contestant. So when they're going to breakfast, when someone comes in, if someone does not attend breakfast, we know they've been murdered by the traitors. Okay, crap, we got to figure out who they are. And then every game, every day, there's also a time for banishment where they all sit around a table. They think who they think is they say who they think the traitor is. That person has the opportunity to defend themselves. Then they just vote. And you can see what everybody's voting right there. It is very, very, very good. Highly recommend. Another show that I've started is in the spirit of Mr. E, Poker Face. So January 26th.
Oh, yeah. How is it?
Also on Peacock. It dropped. It is so good.
Cool.
It is so good. One of my favorite things is you can clearly tell it's Rian Johnson, but he's not trying to be a TV version of the Knives Out situation. What he's done is it feels like he's taken the espresso drip of some of the quirky, wonderful things that really made Monk good, really made Columbo good.
I've heard the Columbo comparison about the show.
And it is, Natasha Lyonne is great. She is
awesome.
She fits the mold perfectly.
I forgot that came out last night, and I want to watch that very badly.
You gotta jump in face first. Very good. 4 episodes have released. They'll start doing releasing new episodes on Thursdays, and they said episodes. So the very first time it was a big 4 episode release. I don't know if it's going to be singular after that, but they're all about an hour long. So it is very much like the Columbo Monk vibe. So
cool,
wonderful. Is there anything you guys are watching right now that you want the people to know about?
We are chugging along through the Big Brother back catalog currently. We're working on Big Brother 14 right now.
We haven't done any of it.
It is in 4x3. It is directed by Zack Snyder. He did hold all the cameras in the Big Brother house, but it's very fun. We're really loving it. And then it came out yesterday or I guess late last night as of the day of this recording. But we started Shrinking, the Harrison Ford, Jason Segel. Watch the first episode. It's really good. It's going to be a cry show, big time.
Oh, yeah.
Big time emotional show, but it's super good.
You know what? Ted Lasso's a cry show.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Ted Lasso's defo a cry show.
Defo cry show. Jordo?
Obviously, The Last of Us.
I haven't watched the second episode, by the way. Please.
I forgot to.
I know.
What?
There's a lot. There's a lot in my life. I'm sorry.
You watched 4 episodes of a show that came out yesterday.
No. Only 2.
Carter. So I guess listeners, we won't be talking about The Last of Us.
No, we can.
I guess not.
That we've never all talked about a show together except for last week. I can go away if y'all want to talk about it.
We're watching. So we've been on that Big Brother back catalog for a while now. We're watching. Actually, we're taking a detour to watch a season of The Amazing Race with a couple Big Brother contestants on it. The Amazing Race is, to me, fine. It's fine. It's a little too chummy for my taste.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'd call it the fine race. It's a little too chummy for my taste. It's a little too like buddy, like let's help them. They're struggling, and I like it a little more. Occasionally, you get
more
players that are
like.
This season's a little more cutthroat than Amazing Race we've watched in the past. So that's at least pretty interesting. And I think it's because there's non-Amazing Race players in this season that are like, no, it's my cab. Get out of here. And I appreciate that energy a lot. And then also not really streaming, but I started Hollow Knight.
Ooh.
And it is, it's tough.
I've heard such great things.
2D platformers are not really my jam so much, but I really want to play it. So
you hate Mario.
There's a solid learning curve going on here.
Yeah,
for sure. I definitely prefer the 3D Marios for that reason. I'll say that.
Yeah. Can we take just a second aside from talking so I can pour myself some more coffee from my thermos?
Sure.
Is there ice in your coffee?
Yeah. Is there?
No, it's just really tinkly.
That's super pleasant, though. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Y'all have YouTube TV, yeah?
We do. No. Hulu Premium.
Neither of you do. Oh, well, YouTube TV sometimes, if there's just no ads, it'll just give you like tranquil.
Oh, yeah.
Tranquil scene.
Give you some nature shots.
Just touch a nature, honestly. For those of you that are Survivor fans, I realize we actually have a pretty big Survivor fan base that's in our Discord.
Good. We should.
One of the contestants on Traitors is Suri, and she's like one of my favorites from the past. She was big fans versus favorites.
There's strong argument for the best who never won.
Yeah. There's from Big Brother, there's Cody.
I love Cody. We actually just watched the season with Cody's older brother, and he sucks as a person. Like a bad dude. I do not like him.
And
Cody rules.
Rachel,
yes.
I believe.
She's on the Amazing Race season we're watching right now.
Yeah, so they're both on it too. And there's also representatives from Real Housewives, from Below Deck, from Shaws of Sunset. Can't stress enough. Traders is worth a watch. And I'm
That's
sure
fun. That's super fun.
from production quality, again, Peacock is coming on strong. They actually have a lot.
They should fix their app, but yeah, that's good.
Their app sucks.
Sure. HBO is fine, and they've never fixed theirs, right? So,
HBO's app never gives me problems ever.
what is it? You're talking about the difference between the app and the streaming platform?
So Peacock, the app, the actual streaming app for me,
Pretty regularly crashes for me.
for me, it's less crashes as much as it is. It will just hang up and buffer for like eternity to where I have to back out and start over again. Or sometimes it just decides that an entire 2-minute section of an episode that I'm watching is completely unwatchable. And no matter what I do, it kicks me back to the home screen when I hit that exact timestamp. And I have to fast forward past it and miss part of the episode. So
I think what's happening is that the signals can't get up over that big wall that you guys live on the other side of.
yeah, that's true.
But you know what? Neither can the invading hordes, so we are safe.
I mean, you're safe. I've just got a cliff down here.
I've been digging a
Just
moat for a couple of weeks now.
Jordan's
Let's go to ads.
a new kingdom called Moat Wall.
Ads, moat wall.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome to BreezeLine, where the sky's the limit thanks to better internet. With lightning fast speeds up to 1 gig, you can game like a boss, stream like a pro, and watch like there's no tomorrow. Stream, watch, post, send, and trend. Do it all with our fiber-powered network, bringing you reliable, fast internet. Welcome to BreezeLine. Visit breezeline.com for latest offers. Service subject to availability. New customers in select areas only. Visit breezeline.com for details.
We're back. Tomorrow, we are reviewing a movie called The Game. Of course, we had to play some games here on the back half. Before we do that, though, I would like to give you guys an opportunity to talk Last of Us. Do you want to get a minute or two about Ep 2?
I think we should.
Yeah, sure.
I think we should.
This will come out the morning after episode 3 releases, so this will immediately age.
Okay. Well, y'all
Started
go and
last
give me a
week's.
thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up when you're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something that I think is really unique about this show from really just in general is when you have a show or a movie based on a book, all you have is what's in your mind's eye, like what you've been imagining as you've read. And in a way, this feels more similar to like a reboot than anything else because we have a visual guide, so to speak, for like what this world looks like. And really, for me, all I really want to point out about episode 2 is how, number one, faithful to the source material, the visuals of this show are, but not even just that. It is faithful characterization-wise, but also there's enough tweaks to where, as somebody who is, I would say, hyper familiar with this world and this game, I'm still being surprised and like delighted by new information, which is really, really special, I think. And that's not something that a lot of like fan groups get to experience with their beloved thing.
Yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of the most noticeable change, I think, to the source material is the absence of the spores and then kind of turning that into the fungus-based hive mind. I'm a huge fan of that. I absolutely love that. I think that will tie into certain things from The Last of Us Part 2 really nicely, but I think that's a really great change and pretty inspired, honestly. It's super fun.
Yeah, there's actually at least one pretty major Last of Us 2 scene that I don't know how they're going to do without the spores.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see.
I'm excited about that stuff, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's a world where I would be like, oh, they ruined it, and now they can't do that.
I don't think
you
so.
know. But I'm excited about it.
I think there's actually a couple of very interesting ways that could go.
Yeah. Anyway, if you take nothing else from this, please watch The Last of Us.
Yeah,
It rules.
It's
so good.
It is very clearly where HBO is putting all of their money for the beginning part of this year, and they clearly believe in it. And I don't know. I think this show has crazy legs. Like there's no signs of slowing down based on where I know the story goes and where I know their budget went. So there's no reason to not jump on board. If you're interested at all, now is the time, because it's way more fun to watch these things and talk about them as they happen.
Yeah.
Realizing that Yo could have said the word during this time, but that's on me for not watching Last of Us. Who knows? Let's play a touch of A Star Was Born. Is it called A Star Was Born, or is it Is Born? Was?
I don't know.
It was.
I don't think I know.
It was.
Okay.
I'm looking at the file
You know what I
right
mean?
now. I'm looking at the little sound everybody just heard.
For those of you that haven't heard of this one, it's a game you can play every day with friends, with family, not really with yourself, because you would already see the answers. But A Star Was Born picks a star born on this day. I give the age and how many acting credits, or just credits if they're directors, they've got credits too. How many credits they have on IMDb. These boys have 3 random shots on credit number. I read the number of that credit, and they try and guess who was born on this day. Our first birthday, born January 30th, on this very day, 1974. This actor has 54 acting credits.
You want to go 50?
Yes.
Number 50, Vice.
As in the Dick Cheney movie?
Correct.
49 years old.
49.
Do you think maybe this one's Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I
you
do
want to
think
go? You want to go 41?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Let's go 38.
Yeah.
Public Enemies.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Yeah, it's
man.
Christian Bale.
Were you trying to get Dark Knight?
This one's Christian.
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
You were
Couldn't
a
remember how many
couple
projects
away.
he might have
couple
done
away.
between. Was I?
That is correct. Happy 49th birthday, Mr. Christian Bale. He has one upcoming project. It is called The Church of Living Dangerously, a drama thriller in which he will be playing a character called John Lee Bishop, how one of America's biggest pastors became a drug runner for a Mexican cartel.
Cool.
Wow.
That sounds awesome, honestly.
Yeah.
It really does.
Especially with Christian Bale in the lead role.
That's wild. Okay, so
Cool.
our next actor was born January 30th. Another one born on this day. Shares a special connection.
Same
now
hospital
with
as Christian Bale.
Yeah. Born in 1980. This actor has 82 credits.
That's somebody doing some voice acting, perhaps. Maybe a TV person, perhaps. You said 82. You said 82?
82.
77.
Sure. Whatever number you said, I was going to agree
I know.
with, by the way.
Encanto.
I was going to say Johnny Legs, but it can't be. Nah. Too young.
Legs is more aged than
More
this.
aged than this. Do you want to go pre-Encanto or post-Encanto?
Yeah. Pre-Encanto.
What do you think about...
Let's do something in the 50s.
Okay. 58.
Yeah.
The Adderall Diaries.
Oh, come on.
That's nothing. That's not real.
No, it's not.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
The one?
Uh-huh.
The funny number?
Uh-huh. Can we do it?
Carter, don't bust your gut when we say this.
Carter, be
69.
careful.
Number 69. Okay. Double Duchess. Seeing double. Yeah. This one a bit tougher.
The way that I cannot think of a single person in Encanto besides Johnny Legs and Stephanie Beatrice.
Isn't Lynn a voice?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
And there's no way he has 82 credits.
He's in a bunch of random stuff for a while.
Huh.
And if it was including soundtrack credits as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Although it only lists acting credits under one category.
What say you?
Yeah, I also can't think of anybody else from that movie right now for some reason.
Is this when y'all just guess Shrek?
It's a gentleman. I was about to suggest guessing Shrek. We did clarify that this is a gentleman.
See, that was a hint. You ready to hear it? Do you want to hear it?
No.
Okay. Look at y'all fighting.
No.
Y'all fighting over here.
Shrek.
Hey.
It's Shrek, probably.
Yeah, I'm good to lock in
Shrek, right?
Shrek.
I think it's probably
Let's
Shrek.
lock in Shrek.
Lock
Happy
it in.
43rd birthday, Shrek.
Whoa.
Wilmer Valderrama.
Oh.
Happy birthday. Upcoming projects include Disney is doing a reimagining of the television show Zorro, and our guy is going to be Zorro in that show. He's also, I think, going to be a fairy trainer in a movie called Gossamer. No, TV series called Gossamer, starring Thomasin McKenzie, Vera Farmiga, Forrest Whitaker, Richard Grant. Okay.
Hey, you got Vera Farmiga, right? That was good.
Yeah, that's a tough
hard
name.
I
one.
blacked out. I'll tell you that. I don't even remember reading it. Never even heard
You
of
know
it.
how sometimes people swing and miss? For my taste recently, it's like Disney's not even playing the same game that I'm playing. It's not like they're swinging and missing. It's like Disney is off somewhere completely else. And they're just like, pow, pow, pow. How many points do I have? And I'm like, in what game? Yeah.
What are you doing?
What game are you talking about?
That merch is really funny, Doge.
Yeah, just a funny Shrek shirt I found
If
on
you want to see
Google
the
that I thought I
Shrek
would
shirt,
send
you should
guys.
join Discord because Doge is going to share that over in Discord. It's fine. No one's going to judge you. Just share it.
Interesting.
Just share it. Our final birthday. It's the last one. Born on this day. You ready for this? Born on January 30th, 1930.
Whoa.
This
They're
actor
old.
has
Old.
102 credits.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Still
That's
alive.
almost one a year for their long life.
This is a 93-year-old
Gentleman.
gentle fellow. There's only one or two of those.
Yeah, at this point,
You got
we
102.
keep losing them.
102. Oh, gosh.
You want to go like 100?
Yes.
Oh, y'all decided to go 100. Behind enemy lines. Behind enemy lines. This was a 2001 flick, y'all.
So this fella's retired.
Let's go for 102, the most recent thing.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Was that the movie where he plays a cow?
Welcome to
and he keeps being like, welcome to Moo.
Welcome to Mooseport.
Oh my gosh, I hate this.
That's nothing. You made that up.
93.
The German title is Willkommen der Mooseport.
93.
Okay. Enemy of the state.
Now this one is Shrek.
I'll go ahead and give you the credit right before that.
That part where he's like, what do you mean? I'm some kind of enemy of the
You have
state?
an enemy? The movie before that, done in the same year, Ants. Interesting.
How old is Woody Allen?
1998's
Not
Ants.
Not 93, right?
No, I don't think so. I never saw Ants because when there's two
Me neither.
options, I always pick the better one.
We're a Bug's Life family.
You want me to just tell you?
No son
this
of
house?
mine is an Ants boy.
In this house, we watch Bug's Life. We watch Armageddon.
Yeah, Deep
I couldn't think of
Impact
any other movies were
2.
there too. No way. We're a White House down.
All right. We're more
Kind
of
of family
the
here.
prestige
Which
here.
one's the Channing Tatum one?
Is that Olympus Has Fallen? No, that's Gerard Butler.
So Channing Tatum's the White House down one?
Channing Tatum.
Happy birthday.
Jared.
Happy 93rd today, good sir. Gene Hackman.
Man, good for Gene.
Happy 93rd
Genie.
birthday, Gene Hackman. To end today's episode,
Sounds like we didn't say the word, Doge.
We didn't. We
still
missed
have a
it.
chance. To end today's episode, we're going to play the game. The game is kind of a game within the game. So I want to do one thing really quick. I want to do a quick Synops-Us. So we'll say before we end the episode of Gene Hackman's fourth most popular credit. No, we're not going to do that one. We're going to do a Synops-Us of The French Connection. Have you heard of this movie?
I mean, I've heard of it. I haven't
Very
seen
popular
it.
movie. I haven't seen it either. I probably should, because I've heard it's great. But we're going to Synops-Us.
We got it.
If you haven't heard Synops-Us before,
it.
these
I'm
boys go
confident.
back and forth, one word each, trying to create a synopsis as close to the actual popular the Synops-Us on IMDb. Let's give it a shot. Who's ready?
I'll go first.
Do it then.
Once
Upon
a
time
in
America
and
also
France.
Way to get it right back to you. France. Have y'all seen the Miss Universe? I'm probably way behind.
Yes, yes.
Puerto Rico, Finland, France. Oh man, you didn't see it. So, France was the last word. Jordan,
Once upon a time in America and France
and also
There
was
some
people
who
had connection
with.
each
I know what you want me to say. It's very tempting to not do that. Other
person
in
America
and
France.
is that it?
yeah, that sounds good enough to me.
I have no idea if this is fun to listen to, but this is so fun to
so
play.
glad.
I'm going to
You
be
just gotta-
completely honest. I had one of those zone out moments, and I don't even know what movie we're synopsifying right now. I have
the French Connection.
No idea. Well, there you go.
Here's the actual synopsis. A pair of NYPD detectives in the Narcotics Bureau stumble onto a heroin smuggling ring based in Marseille. But stopping them and capturing their leaders proves an elusive goal. The two of
We did
you
better than I thought.
The
That was
two of
good.
you said, once upon a time in America and also France, there was some people who had a connection with each other. Let me start it over. Once upon a time in America and also France. You have to say it that way. There was some people who had a connection with each other person in America and France. To end today's episode. Once upon a time in America and also France, there were some people who had a connection with each other person in America and France. Oh man, I'd love to have you. With each other person. I'd love to have your name, and I want you to tell me that connection with each other person in America and France. The connection is fried potatoes. Oh, freak, dude.
The connection is, I'm Doge, and the connection is a shared distaste of escargot. I was really worried, actually, that escargot was going to be the extra credit trigger word, the Manchurian candidate, and it was going to be bad time for us.
Not the case.
Have you guys ever had escargot?
It's good.
No.
I've had it a couple times. It does taste good. It is psychologically challenging.
No, I won't do it because I've been sick before and I've coughed up the junk from my throat. So I feel as though that's probably escargot.
No. That is just, it just tastes like butter. But
Nah, What's it feel like though?
I'm Jordan, and
Gunk in your throat again.
honestly, I done laughed all the thinking out of my brain, and I can't
that's it.
even. Their connect. I'll tell you their connection. They all are allergic to coconut.
Okay.
Oh no. Can't put on sunscreen.
It's the great equalizer.
Sunburn.
The word of the day.
Coconut,
Here's what we'll do.
actually.
We need to think of some kind of penalty for me if y'all don't say the word. Maybe some growing penalty. Because there needs to be something that bounces back.
Yeah.
The word of the day was absolutely. It was never said. We didn't say the word absolutely.
Whoa.
And so that's
Wow.
our fault too. I'll see us out by I've got some morning throat. I want to try an announcer's voice of reading y'all Synops-Us for the French Connection. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, give it a shot.
Once upon a time in America and also France, there was some people who had a connection with each other person in America and France. I can't even. France.